Morning. As most, if not all, of my ride folks going to practice are in London, I'm going to be taking the train and the bus. I probably could have went over the main chat and asked for a ride from Hilversum station, but I realize once you're already out that far, once I'm already out, I'm super nauseous right now. I have not actually had that much coffee because I know that the acid can cause a problem. However, I also have had 2 Clinton Bowlens, so I do actually have calories, but I think taking my pills or taking my multivitamins and stuff have caused a little bit of irpy. I figured if I started walking now, it would lower my anxiety because it just... I was not in the greatest of place yesterday, and it sounds really dumb. So I was having what I call a low rumbly anxiety attack yesterday. Was not full-blown panic attack. They are slightly different. People think I have panic attacks because anxiety attacks don't tend to happen or something. I don't know. So I had gotten myself worked up into a tiz well before I knew anyone wasn't getting a ride that other people were anyways. And so something just happened. And in terms of volcanology, there is 2 types of earthquakes. There's like magma slowly moving through rock, which makes sort of a and you basically get a constant thrumming. Sometimes can last for an hour even. And then you've got kabang! Kabang! This one had 2 peaks, the one that started it, and then I tried to rein it back. So if I'd have let it go, I probably would have had a kabang and then maybe a slightly small kabang later. But I didn't. I was trying to be an adult and deal with my emotions like a man. So I pushed it down. I squashed it. But it didn't actually do anything. And so I wound up having, that's why there was such a large break in between the bakery and then recording later in the afternoon. It's because I was having that. And then I squished it down as we went and got something to eat at Fabo, and I was not very, anyways, yeah. Another one happened later in the evening, but we were sitting down basically doing nothing, and I just started crying all of a sudden, and so yeah. And then we recorded later in the night because, for some reason, as my brain says, if I record on the vlog, I'm not in that bad a shape. But it also realized that there's 2 classes of people out there. There's people that put bandages on things as the problem happens. And then there's the people that the problem happens, yes, but you're doing things beforehand. You either prepare or you react. And I realize that a lot of Americans are reactionary in the fact that they wait till something goes wrong and then try to fix it. And to be fair, that is a political ideology. People are trying to do things now to prevent problems later. Whereas other people are like, well, there's no problem now, I'll just wait until it becomes a problem. This is very awkward because this happens with climate change. Well, once it starts getting warmer and out of control, then we'll figure it out. Well, here's the thing, is some things take a long time to move, and you need to utilize inertia in another direction. Changing someone's life is not something you can do. Like, this is why fad diets suck. It's because once you're fat, it's going to take a while to move back the other direction. You may put on weight, but that's also something significant, signifying your body type. So, if you want to be thin, you might as well. It also means you're, yeah. So anyways, I'm going to put the camera in the backpack, and I'm going to get on the train and stuff. And the practice is over with barely anybody here. But yeah, no, we had newbie linebacker, Yan. He was here. Not Yan from last year, not the Czech guy, different guy. He went to high school actually in Oregon. Because when I said I was from Portland, oh, you're from Portland? Yeah, I did a exchange program at high school for 1 year in Vail. And I was like, almost that sound. He's like, you've heard of Vail? Yeah. I think I blinked when I drove through it once. So, and that's the thing, I was like, you guys do exchange programs with the tiniest cities. I mean, to be fair, that's like probably why I never really ran across Dutch. Because they do exchange programs and stuff in like, you know, podunk cities. Like, I don't even know where I still forget where Sophion was in Nebraska. Until they were like, yay, Nebraska! And I'm like, woo, Nebraska! The cows are having a storm today. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the definitive. We were on the baseball field, so it was a bit more wet than it was dirty. And so that was that. Frank was here. He had a leg thing last week. Hopefully we'll have Thursday practice, but we didn't really have that many here. Mess, all that jazz. As I said, we got a lot of coaches and players in London and whatnot. But anyways, so yeah, Robert showed up. That was fun. I was like, what'd you do, quit your job? He goes, oh no, I got my stuff. And yeah, he was with the Triangle Razorbacks who won the Mermaid Bowl. Go ahead, laugh. One of the things when I was at Mouterport, someone was getting chewed out for not shopping, whatever. You guys saw my Twitter, it makes sense. But anyways, like, someone was being shamed for not, because I think they had an Auerheim bag, and the other person had a marked bag, which is kind of more of an organic, non-toxic thing. And the person holding the marked bag was chiding the person for not shopping at a biologisch, and toxin-free thing. And I'm like sitting there with my football pads and looking at this person going like, but you're smoking. And I realized that there's a lot of people in the States that do that. They shop at Whole Foods to have a healthier life, run across the street to get a pack of cigarettes. I get it. And I don't really care if you are, addicted to cigarettes. I was, to an extent, so that sucked. But if you're going to be literally sucking down toxins, don't be chiding people for their shopping preferences. But anyways, it's cold and I got to take buses back and stuff. Mikael wasn't here, so ain't nobody going back to Amsterdam but me. Yeah. We're back in Amsterdam, and this is the Mouterport, and I just so I did get when I think, brain, caffeine, not sugar, bit of milk. Anyways, so I was walking outside after I got done with everything, and then after that I went back in, changed my clothes, walked back outside, talked with Mess about something, I forget what already. It was just sort of idle chat. Oh no, we were talking with Sophion's friend. We were talking to Sophion and his friend. I don't know what we were talking about. We were talking about something fairly serious, but not like enough to remember. Just sort of after practice chit chat. It's what guys do. I never really did that. I mean, it got better with the Cobras because I had Willie, but there was so much time after, like immediately after practice, that I felt so alone. Especially when Willie was not on the Cobras anymore. It was just like a long drive back home all by myself. And I started like and everything started getting distanced from me. Anyways. And so, and then as I was walking, and then Sophion and his friend left to the car, and I kept walking and talking with Mess. And then Mess is like, well, I gotta get going. And I thought, like, I don't know, but I saw the motorcycle and I was a little bit like, duh. So, and I thought it was like, I just stopped momentarily because I thought that Robert or Bobby had hooked his headphones around the tailpipe of his motorcycle. And I'm like, How did you do that? Oh no, he was just using twine and tying down his gear. To be fair, he lives in Amsterdam, but he didn't have a second helmet, although I probably could have worn my football helmet, but yeah, it would have been awkward. Although it would have been certainly an experience to ride on a motorcycle that may be designed for 1 or 2 people. Anyways, so yes, there was someone from Amsterdam there. Couldn't have got a ride back from him anyways. And then as I was talking with Bobby about things, Mermaid Bowl, practice, this, that, and the other thing, being able to watch the game tonight, why people weren't very much at practice. Oh yeah, okay. And then Cheyenne walks out and she goes, what are you still doing here? And I'm like, well, I'm walking out to the bus. The bus? Where's the bus? Down the road over there at Kirkenlanenland, Augustinushof. And she goes, oh, where are you going? Sent over some station so I can grab a sprinter back to Amsterdam. She goes, well, I can at least take you to the station. Okay. Like, to be fair, I think I got back to the station when I would have normally caught the bus. Maybe. If I'd have missed a bus, but I was fairly used to catching a bus at a 45. I may have caught the 2:15 train instead, or I'm confusing bus and train at this point. Anyways, it's so fluffy. Anyways, that dog is adorable. I love doggies so much. They're so cute. They're so fluffies. I know Aaron and I want a dog so badly. But anyways, we got, where was I? Oh, so for those of you who don't know, I am a little bit of a space cadet in the morning. So in order to get some things, because there was a time where I wasn't setting, I get the video done so early and then I'd scram-doodle out and do stuff and forget that I uploaded the video. So I have an 11 o'clock alarm that tells me to get stuff done, to at least check the YouTube video. To be fair, this also now marks when Sunday practice starts. Someone comes out and tells me, hey Theo, you know your alarm's going off on my phone in the locker room? Yeah. Yeah, it's my 11 o'clock alarm. It tells me to get my YouTube shit together so I can make sure the damn thing goes public at 4 p.m. Oh, it's really annoying. It's been going off for a long time. Yeah, well, practice starts at 11, so you shouldn't have heard it. I think, I forget, might have been Mitchell. He sort of had this, got you there. You got me there. But, yeah. So anyways, I will check you guys maybe later. I'm not sure what Aaron and I are doing. I may have a little bit of food snack thing. I didn't get a Mexicanza wrap because I was so much more interested in getting a Starbucks because they weren't closed when I finally got there after practice. They don't close until 5 and I was there at, well, I caught the train at 13:45, so I got a Starbucks and then didn't have enough time, so I just wandered over. Like, I still have my Chocomel that I bought this morning. Yeah, this morning. So, and I have a Chocomel at the house if I need it, or whatever.